Dear kids, towards the end of summer of 2022, I went to sleep in a tent after a long half day of trekking, the most difficult of my life, in 𝑇𝑖𝑛𝑖𝑘𝑎𝑟𝑎𝑛 Camp 1, deep in the forest of the highest mountain of the Philippines, Mount Apo. This journey started in Davao, where we met up with our organizer and other hikers from around the Philippines to share the van ride to Barangay Kapatagan in Santa Cruz, Davao del Sur. Once we arrived at Kapatagan, we had our simple karinderya breakfast and bought some more for lunch on the trail. We loaded our bags to a truck we will then ride to the trailhead in 𝑠itio-Culan. I knew I should be nervous back then because I wasn't sure what I was getting into. It was my first multi-day trek, but as far as I can remember, I was pretty much at peace. It felt good being outdoors, feeling the wind at my face on my way to the trails. It was either that or I was just half dreaming because I hardly got sleep the night before. The day's trek starts at the foot of 𝑠itio-Culan at 1,150 meters above sea level and through the farmlands towards Sitio Tumpis, after which it starts to look like an adventure as we head into the rich forests of Mount Apo Natural Park. We started past 8 in the morning and hiked for 6 hours, and almost 1 kilometer gain in elevation to 𝑇𝑖𝑛𝑖𝑘𝑎𝑟𝑎𝑛 Camp 1, for a total of 5 kilometers in hiking mileage. First stop sa 𝑠itio-Culan, where yung mga naka-porter nag-weigh in sila ng mga bags nila. Tapos kami later on briefing. So ito sila. Yan ang sumaya-maya briefing tsaka prayer. Nakapag-jump off na actually kami. Taas ng first namin, asot agad papunta dito sa 𝑠itio-Culan. Warm up na din yun. Sobrang medyo challenging din. Hindi naman ganun ka-technical but pagod lahat agad. Ka-recover na ako doon, nakaupo-upo. So
sagot mo yung masura mo kasi pagdating natin ng exit point.
So after our little orientation session, we had this time to enjoy the farm life scenery of 𝑠itio-Culan. It was this nice bit of cultivated land with carrots and other stuff I'm not gonna pretend I know. But let me just shut up for a bit so you can enjoy like I am now, watching these videos of this nice bukid life vibe. It's just chef's kiss.
Oh, here we go. I'm expecting na medyo may mga technical dito banda kasi mga fallen trees, mga logs na tatawirin namin, so scrambling kami ngayon. Tapos mossy yung ibang banda, so rock and roll. Change the tire guys. Samahan mo na, as you can see. You can maybe hear the raindrops are here, and I'm falling to the middle of the pack. I'm left alone. It's pretty cold. It's so silent. I can't hear any nearby humans anymore. Wala akong marinig sa likod tsaka sa harap, but I know I'm in the middle. Konti pala na nauna eh, so it's kinda nice. It's serene, it's the forest. It's like I'm kinda stripped off of any other desires, any other impulsions, any other cravings. Just, I mean, I'm tired, pero I just rest once in a while, and the compulsion is just to keep walking, keep moving forward. I'm reminded of that Confucius quote. I think it was something like, it doesn't matter how slow you go as long as you do not stop. Well, I'm technically stopped right now, but I can still keep walking, keep swimming, you know, all that confusion crap. Tara, padayon. Okay ra.
Anayin pa.
Saan na siya?
Mga kwan pa.
Bukanan?
4
Basakan?
kilometer kapin.
4.
Oh, si Idol. Gwapo ba si Idol? Pugi-pugi. From Davao yan. Huh?
Toga-toga.
Oo, kami lang hindi.
And finally, after a million motivational speeches from the great Pao of Lakaw, we reach our little campsite for the night.
This enchanted forest. Rice ka mo.
One of my hopes before I went down a shallow sleep was what likely most trekkers would prefer, which is clearing at the summit. A picture-perfect moment, or two, or three, to freeze our accomplishment in time. But I'm witness to how fickle the weather in the mountains can be, and how deceitful one moment of blissful relief is. 1,000 meters above the sea, the mountain doesn't care. The winds will play when they want, and the clouds will come as they desire. I realize, though, that such an ideal moment, as lovely as it sounds, would be a reduction of the achievement, the great effort, the willpower mustered in conquering this gargantuan mountain. That instead, a picture of the harsh environment and the apathy of the mountain would be a more valuable trophy, a better testament to the capacity of the soul. You'll find out there are more giants inside of you than what your eyes can see. In the next episode, I finally reached the highest point of the Philippines, the mountain I always see from our neighborhood, but not before a night of stumbling through the dark, the hostile and wet wilderness, the fierce, chilly wind eating at our faces, the vertigo-inducing boulder face and the steep climb up, and the 180-degree shift in the weather. I'm talking white-out, stormy scramble to the top. Anyway, thank you guys. I'd really appreciate it if you subscribe to my channel or page, maybe click the bell button to keep updated with my new episodes, or at least like this video, maybe leave a comment. But nevertheless, thanks so much for reaching the end of this video. Hope to hear from you guys soon, and maybe see you in one of my future adventures.
What's up?
Have a nice day.
Let's go.